Right, girl. This is your time. You can do this. This is the day you finally asked to marry him. You asked to meet him and he invited you over. So all you need to do is make small talk. And then when the timing is right, just ask him. It's not hard. Not hard at all. And nothing is gonna stand in your way. That's right. Nothing will... Wait. What is she doing here? Driver! Can you drop me off here? Thank you.
Who's this now? Wait, is that... Oh wow, she's here too. Can't believe it.
Greetings.
Ah yes, greetings my fellow princess.
Since when did you get so formal?
I could say the same to you.
Oh, come here, you.
It's been a while since we last met.
I know, it feels like it's been forever.
Well, you've changed.
So have you. You actually sort of look like a princess now.
Same to you. All grown up and ready to rule any day. So, what brings you here today then? Important business or a friendly visit?
Both, you could say. I messaged asking for a meeting with him. For discussions. And he invited me over.
Well, that's exactly what I did too. I wanted to speak with him about something important and he asked me to come over. You know, it's probably better that you are here. It would mean so much if you could support what I ask for too.
You know, as your lifelong friend, that I would support you with anything you wanted. Though, I would ask that you do the same for me today as well.
Anything for you?
So then, do you know where Mr. Prince Charming is?
Well, I was told he would be down to see me in a moment, but he has not arrived yet.
About as punctual as I remember him being.
Never late.
But arrives precisely when he means to.
Speaking of which, incoming.
Wait, that's him?
I know, no more pipsqueak it seems. Your Highness. It's nice to see you again too.
It's so nice to hug again. But how royals are supposed to act have already gone out the window.
When have we ever cared about that, though?
So, what now? Go for a walk?
Sure, I would love to join you for a walk.
Oh, this place.
The gazebo where we used to play as kids while our parents discussed important business.
Yeah, it sure does bring back a lot of memories.
So many summer days, doing so many things.
I remember how we all used to pretend to be knights, and we were fighting to save our kingdoms from evil invaders and dragons.
Yeah, and the servants were evil overlords trying to kidnap us, so we had to fight against them together.
I remember that night they used to play with us too, and taught us how to fight.
And we would end up beating the prince in every sparring match that he had against us.
You did not let us win.
Yeah, I'm with her. You did not let us win.
We beat you every time, fair and square.
And because of that, we always had to protect you whenever we went to the noble school as well.
What was it they called us?
The monster princesses and the damsel prince. I always remember you telling us that one day you would meet us, and then that you would be the one to take care of us, too.
That day never came, though.
Still 103-0 in our favor.
I wouldn't say we had an advantage over you at all.
Yeah, I mean, I know we weren't the most classic of refined, delicate princesses, and we did not fit the stereotypes of all the others either, but we were still us.
Maybe you could beat us now. Who knows?
I'll be honest, I'd still beat us. Then again, you have grown up a lot.
Yeah. And you are now 100% more of a man than you used to be. I mean, you are so big now.
No longer the pipsqueak that we used to know and play with.
You're more handsome,
Charming,
cunning,
clever.
braver. You really are like a Prince Charming now.
You really have changed so much, and that's not a bad thing at all, because at the same time, you're still the same in so many ways. What I mean to say is that you're still as kind as I remember you being.
And not just kind in the way that you're always polite, but you're also charitable as well.
Like all those times we used to sneak out and go around the town every so often, and when you would see the markets, you used to buy lots of things and always pay more than you needed to.
Everyone loved you so much that they used to help us hide you.
And then, when we would go back, you also used to stand up for us too, whenever our fathers would tell us off and tell them to let us be ourselves rather than what they wanted us to be.
Yeah, you were like a real hero there standing up to evil.
I don't know about you, but my father really did respect you, even though you were so young and thought you would become a fine ruler one day.
Mine too.
And now, I'm sure they would think the same, still as it seems you've really grown into a fine-looking prince and ruler.
Speaking about growing up though, what about us?
Yeah, we've said everything about you, but what about us?
Don't you have anything to say about how much I've changed after all these years?
Or what about me? Don't you think that I've grown up a bit into a heroic-looking young princess?
Yeah, and me looking ever so beautiful now.
Seems you are blushing now.
We must have really changed for the better then.
All of us are so grown up now,
Whole young adults now. In the real world.
ready to take the leap into full adulthood.
And all what I'm saying is leading to the reason I'm here today. And needing to talk to you.
Yeah, I need to tell you something too.
Well, my prince, what I'm trying to say is...
What I came here today to tell you is that I love you. You heard me right? I love you, and I want you to marry me and become my prince till the end of time. Wait, you just said the same as me.
Well, you can't ask them to marry you because they're gonna marry me. Don't listen to her.
No, ignore her.
Ignore me? Why would he ignore me if I'm clearly the better of the two of us?
You? Better than me? What makes you say that?
Well, for starters, I am the more mature of us. Then we add that I'm also way more ladylike than you. I mean, I always try to look my best no matter the occasion. And clean up, unlike you. With your ratty hair and inability to even clean road dust off your boots. My kingdom is also the wealthiest in existence. I would bring a lot more than what yours could if you were to marry him.
Oh, yeah, well, my kingdom has a much better army than yours, meaning we would be a lot safer and not have to worry about the money getting looted by bandits all the time. And yeah, I may not look the most ladylike or act like one, but at least I know how to have fun rather than act all prim and proper all the time. Honestly, you can be so boring and vain sometimes.
You say that, but at least I didn't have to pad my chest before coming here.
No, I haven't. And anyways, it looks to me like you've padded yours as well in order to seduce him.
The nerve of you to even suggest something like that. Maybe I'll have to teach you a lesson with this sword here.
You can try, but be careful you don't break a nail.
Don't worry. I only plan on breaking your face.
In your dreams, bitch, but we both know I'm the better swordsman.
It doesn't matter though. Because in the end, I think you'll find that they prefer me. Because I'm not a brute like you.
Fine then. We'll let them decide since you're so sure, but don't come crying to me when they pick me over your rule lawyer ass.
As if I would ever do that. It's clear that they will pick me. Then you'll truly see the gap between us.
No, they will pick me.
No, me.
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 Wait,
what? What do you mean stop?
I...
But she...
Sorry, I really am in love with you. I have been so for as long as I remember.
Me too. I want to be with you for the rest of my life, and I don't want anyone to come between us.
Yeah, and to be this close to having you, but then someone coming to take you away just upset me.
I don't want to lose you either, even if that is to my best friend. So, I went a little over the edge too.
Seems we both just lost it and said stuff we didn't mean.
I just wish there was an easy way to sort this that doesn't end up with one of us not getting what we want.
It's unfair. It must be pathetic to see two future queens acting like this. Sulking and close to tears after fighting over you.
Even going as far as to draw swords over our love? Yeah, and in all this, we didn't even ask you what you thought. We just assumed you would say yes to us.
Man, we are selfish princesses.
And still monsters. I just wish there was something we could do so that we could both end up happy.
Well, there's always one option we have.
And what's that?
I mean, there's always the option of you taking both of us as your wives.
It's not a bad idea, and it's not impossible for you to do either. I mean, it is pretty normal for a king to have multiple concubines or mistresses throughout his life, but that would still mean that only one of us would become queen.
Yeah, and all that would happen is that we'd argue again over who becomes the second wife, and merely a concubine rather than the queen.
Maybe you could change that? What do you mean?
Change the laws? You mean we change the laws so that there can be more than one queen?
Wait, but if you say you're doing that, then that means...
You're happy to marry both of us.
I mean, I
I
would be happy to accept your proposal to marry. Anyway, back to what you said, though, about changing the laws to two queens. I mean, that could work, although I don't think either of our fathers would be happy with that.
Neither have a leg to stand on, though. I mean, both do have concubines.
True, and I guess we can pull the daughter act on them as well.
You mean the old, I hate you and I'll never talk to you again, till we get our way?
Don't forget the threats to run away as well, and then if that doesn't work, we could always just guilt trip them.
Oh yeah, and we can use some blackmail too. We're not scary.
We're just princesses who know how to play politics and know how to get what we want.
Remember, darling, everything that we're doing is for you.
And for us as well, don't forget.
Hey, I'm sorry about what I said earlier, I mean.
Me too. I mean, I shouldn't have been as hostile as I was to you.
Yeah, as you said, we're supposed to be friends, and friends don't argue like we did.
Especially over a guy. I don't know what you're smiling at, though.
Yeah, you have a lot of making up to do, since you are the reason we fought in the first place.
Who would have thought you would be the evil person who would dare try and break up our friendship with your charming and seductive playboy ways?
I know, and what's worse, you just let it happen. You just let us both fall for you knowing this would happen.
So you better get ready.
For your punishment.
But what shall we do exactly?
I wonder.
Oh, I know. How about we...
That's not a bad idea. Or maybe we could.
Yes, let's do that.
It's best that you close your eyes for this.
No peeking though.
What's the matter?
You look surprised.
We were only teasing you, you know?
Yeah, we wouldn't actually do anything bad to you. After all, we love you.
Though, it was fun to remind you how we could be if you upset either one of us.
Now then, as fun as it would be to play around together some more, I think we have some work to do.
Indeed. The faster we get this sorted, then the faster we can enjoy our future.
So, all you need to do is wait now, my prince.
Yes, soon we'll be back to collect you. Once we force some approvals. Until then, though.
Yes? Until then.